It matters. Work from the inside out when it comes to taking care of your overall health. As Black women, statistics show that we consume upwards of 60% of our daily caloric intake from ultra-processed foods. They are called UPFs. And we want to do better in this arena because when we think about it, these foods can cause chronic illnesses such as hypertension, breast cancer, and the like. And then we make our way over to the personal care aisle and we look for our favorite scent, such as lavender, strawberry, vanilla, and the like. Help me make sense out of this nonsense. What we don't want to do is be counterproductive. We're spending our time in the personal care product aisle without giving attention to these ingredients that we find on the label. Fragrance being one of those, synthetic fragrance, and we know by now that they are simply chemical compounds. They are chemical irritants. And when we apply these products to our body, oftentimes, whether they are leave on or rinse off, they can enter the bloodstream. And then we circle over to the ultra-processed foods aisle and we don't conduct a sniff test because it's literally impossible, everything being packaged nicely. However, I am certain that you have opened a package of ultra-processed food, regardless of what it is, whether it's a processed meat, whatever that is that they make. I really don't know. I have no clue. Whatever that is considered an ultra-processed food, we have to know that they affect our gut bacteria. And when we pop open these bags or cut open these bags, the initial smell is from the processing of whatever that was. I'm just going to use an apple, for example, because I enjoy fresh apples, but we know that that's usually not the case. It is something more pungent than that. When we open that package, that smell hits our nostrils. We forget about it. And we go right into consuming whatever this stuff is. So I want you to be mindful. There is an awareness. But if you have any doubt about it, make sure that you go to your licensed healthcare provider and seek guidance on why you may want to take a second look at the foods that are considered ultra-processed. The fragrance awareness method, where we are going to learn how to take a practical guided approach to personal care financial protection, because all of this has to do with financial protection in terms of your choice of personal care products. And now we are going over to this ultra-processed food section in our marketplace, and we are going to think about what we are thinking about when we reach for these food stuffs. They're really not food. We're just told that they're food and we choose to believe it. We already know they're not food. We purchase those items. We go home with our personal brand of products, whatever they are, bubble bath, shower gel, lotions, fragrances, and then we come out and say, oh, it's movie time. And we go in and we open our bag of ultra-processed foods and we begin to consume that. Now, we will ignore that aroma that comes out of the bag or package when we first open it. We will ignore that. But when it comes to the aisle where we are choosing vanilla, lavender, whatever we really like to smell, we will give attention to that with more meaning. But the ultra-processed foods, oftentimes, we choose to totally ignore what we smell, what we see, and what we know. We're going to do better because we can. It is to your health and for those coming alongside you. Are you even interested at all in what you're teaching your children, your grandchildren, The people that you encounter on a daily basis? Do you even care about your health and well-being? My prayer is that you do, and that we, as a group of people, make better choices. Because when we know better, we're expected to do better. And therefore, I partner with you to do better. We're going to work toward having to be diagnosed with less of these chronic health conditions because we choose to do our part. We choose to do better, to live better. If I have added value in any way, please like, share, comment, aware, unaware, or I don't care. And while you're at it, there is an upcoming Fragrance Awareness Method workshop. You are invited. The link will be in the description below. Thanks for watching.